Hi, how are you? This is Ella.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to be on the phone with you.
Yay, me too. I'm so happy.
Me too. Okay. Have you ever received a reading before? Should I explain to you how I conduct sessions?
I've watched like most of your videos, so I think I'm pretty good with it, with
Okay.
how the sessions go.
Okay. Do you have any questions or anything before I start with the readings? Do you have any questions or things that you want
Um,
to, cover more so?
just mostly just about just my journey, just to make sure I'm doing the right path of what I'm doing. That's about it. Like
Mhm.
nothing more specific. Not as
Okay.
yet.
Okay. But let me tell you one thing, right? I get those questions a lot, right? Like I wonder if if I'm on the right path or if I'm doing the right thing. Every experience that you are going through or rather dealing with is only bringing you closer to your ultimate goal, right? So
Yeah.
wherever you at, regardless if you are enjoying it or you're not enjoying it, not enjoying, and I'm not saying you in particular, I'm just speaking overall, not enjoying a
Mhm.
specific experience or situation only takes you out of it so that you can find what it is that you really want to do. So, and in the
Yeah.
event when my clients, or rather when you're asking me, I just want to know if I'm on the right path. There's no right or wrong way for achieving. You get what I'm saying? For achieving
Yeah.
your ultimate goal. What makes a difference is the type of tools and the way that you go about it. You get what I'm saying? It's like
Mhm.
sometimes, and like I mentioned, like about altars, some when you want to set up altars or whatnot, sometimes people use certain deities to set up a specific to set up an altar for a specific purpose, but they're not honoring that deity that deal with the purpose that they want to manifest. Say for example,
Yeah.
like Papa Shango. Some people in a sense will set up an altar for Papa Shango, but they're looking for love. That Papa Shango is
Mhm.
not going to help you for that, right? So
Yeah. Exactly.
that is the only thing that in my opinion and with my expertise that I can say is the wrong way. Just being careful with the tools that you use to,
Mhm.
more so accomplish your goals. But the first thing that's coming up, the first thing that's coming up with you, beloved, is the number three. So we definitely number
Oh
three.
my goodness.
Mhm.
I've been seeing that for like a month everywhere.
I'm gonna tell you what it means. I'm gonna tell you what it
Oh
means.
my god.
Mhm. I'm gonna tell you what it means. That's definitely that's definitely a message for you to balance out your mind, body, and soul. So to the extent that, for
Mhm.
example, you want to eat healthy, you also gotta think healthy. If you're thinking healthy, you gotta act healthy. If you're acting healthy, you gotta be healthy. So in any event, you have to come. You one aspect has to reflect another aspect, is what they're saying. So if you're saying, listen, I want to be more spiritual, I want to be more divine, you have to live out that purpose. You have to act upon it. You can't say I want to be healthy, I want to be divine, and still doing things that is not bringing you closer to what your intentions are. So the number three basically for you is dealing with balancing the mind, body, and soul. Also, not second guessing yourself and being more confident in what it is that you want to manifest in your life. So I don't know if
Mhm.
you are looking to you know, start and they're speaking about relationships too. We're gonna get to that, but I'm not sure if
Oh
you
god.
are. I'm not sure if you are. For example, you want to start a new business idea, or you want to like just start to study certain things, because studying is coming up with you. You have to be
Yeah.
sure. You have to be sure with what it is that you want to study and be confident and go for it. I feel like the reason why at times again, you have been having or rather experiencing these setbacks is only because you're setting yourself back. What is your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, I thought you was a Pisces. You're our cousins. You're our cousins.
Yes.
That's indecisiveness. Yes, because I'm picking up more so
Yup,
this
yup.
very indecisiveness aura about you, and that's why the number three is very relevant to you because we're dealing with balancing, right? You are a Gemini.
Mhm.
Geminis are the natural channelers, having the ability to adapt to the spiritual realm and the physical realm, but balancing those two, auras or energies within yourself, right? That's why they say Geminis are two faces or the Jacqueline Hyde. It's not that you're two faces,
Yup.
Jacqueline Hyde. It's just that you have to come into that connection or that balance between the two powers within. You get what I'm saying? It's just basically two
Yeah.
powers within that you are, and I'm not gonna say you have to because have to meaning you haven't started. You have started, right? So we speaking things into
Mhm.
existence. So with you, beloved, I'm more so feeling like maintaining just that balance. And as I was dialing your number, or rather, copy and paste your number, in any event,
Mhm.
I'm seeing blue crystal diamonds falling upon me. And that is symbolic to you, meaning refreshing. She has to refresh herself. So this particular,
Mhm.
I don't know if you have been, taking any spiritual baths, but I would recommend that you
I
do so.
have.
Okay, good,
I
because I'm
have.
picking up
I've been
spirit.
making them.
Okay, great. Because I'm picking that up with you. So more so refreshing your spirit, refreshing your soul. In any event. So, and when you refresh your spirit, you refresh your soul. I'm going to tell you one thing that will lead you to clarity of the mind, is what they're saying. So it's more so of, you being able to make proper decisions as a result of spiritually cleansing or detoxing yourself with spiritual baths, and also practicing or acting on the number three vibration, right? And it takes
Mhm.
time. As a Gemini, you guys are very indecisive. However, you guys are very talented, because I'm seeing talented, 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 talented. Do you write books?
Mhm.
Are you
No,
a writer?
yeah, I do everything. Like I
Okay.
write, I cook, I create everything.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, so very very talented, extremely talented. So again, just organizing your thoughts, putting things into play. And what I want you to do is, what your spirit guides is saying is, she has to do what is, again, less, requires less money first, and then two,
Mhm.
what you can accomplish easily. I feel more so with you, like you are setting these goals, but you're trying to jump to what needs cooking or needs practice. You gotta, or
Yeah.
molding. You gotta go with the simple things first, and then jump into, and then that will open the doors for the bigger things that you want to accomplish. Being patient with yourself, again, being patient with yourself is another thing. I'm picking up on the sacral chakra with you. So we dealing with
Mhm.
sexual, sexual relationship or intimacy. You want to begin to, on a monthly basis, is what they're saying. You want to do a little bit of vagina meditation, is what's coming up with you. And what I mean by
Okay.
vagina, what I mean by vagina meditation is speaking to your vagina as if it's somebody, and listening to what your vagina needs. So I'm not sure
Okay.
if because the vagina is an organ within itself.
Mhm.
You deal with your heart. Your heart is an organ. You deal with the liver. Your liver is an organ, and all of these different organs gives off signs to let you know, listen, something is wrong with the body, right?
Mhm.
So with you, beloved, you want to begin on a monthly basis. I would say on a full moon. I don't know when the next full moon is, but every
Mhm.
full moon you want to do this vagina meditation, where you ask your vagina, okay, what is necessary, what's wrong, what is happening, because the sacral chakra also deals with creativity. So you want to approach this holistically, right? As above, so below. So to the extent that you
Yeah.
want to elevate yourself, or get into like this balancing, or creating or manifesting all of these different talents that you have with yourself, you also want to deal with the lower side of you. In any event, you also want to deal with the lower side of you, which they're saying, your vagina and anything, or rather your sacral chakra. Everyone is not worthy of your love, so stop. What they're saying is stop being available. You get what I'm saying? Stop being
Mhm.
available for people that are not cherishing you, or rather is not a mirror of you, because I'm seeing a mirror. I'm seeing you walking down the street holding hands with a particular mate in any event. So I don't know if you're
Mhm.
holding on to a relationship, because the holding of the hands is what I'm getting out of this image. So I'm not sure if you're holding on to something that has been expired, or you're holding on to
Mhm.
something that is not bringing you happiness. But there's holding on to
Probably that,
something.
because I'm not with anyone, so
How
probably
about in the
that.
past?
No, you know, like how Geminis are. I don't really hold on to anybody. It's pretty much like an infatuation, and then it's over.
Okay. Well, again, your spirit guides are telling me things about you from the past and present and future. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? This is just signs,
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't hold on to things, then fine. Then continue with not holding on to things, right? Continue
No,
with
I'm
it.
saying
Mhm.
I do
Mhm.
hold on to things. I'm saying like it
Oh.
might not be like a sexual relationship. It might be like
Oh.
familiar or something like that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like I
Yeah.
hold on to that. Yeah.
Or two, this image that I'm seeing, could be an image of unity. You get what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
could be an image of unity where you're holding on to this mate. You're combining, because in the near future, I'm pretty sure that you desire to be in a loving and, you loving and harmonious relationship. So this could be looked upon as two ways, right? Again, like I
Yeah.
said, I'm seeing you walking down the street holding hands with someone. So it could be one that you may be holding on to a relationship, or you had held on to something that no longer served you any good, right? So now they're saying let
Mhm.
go,
Yeah.
or it could be that in the near future, as you desire and as you manifest love relationships, you will be in a balanced out, relationship with someone else, or an
Yeah.
intimate relationship with, because I'm seeing that unity thing going on with you. And again, unity also deals with the number 3, you see. So mind,
Mhm.
body, and soul. So the person that you want to be with should be a reflection of who you are, right? In order for you to become balanced. And then in any event, I want you to begin to take a white bath is what they're saying. What kind of baths are you taking now?
I was doing milk bath,
Okay,
and
there you
then
go. Mhm.
yeah, I was doing that, and then the other day I just started doing my bitter bath.
Okay, see, okay, so remember when you asked, oh, if I'm on the right path and stuff like that, and I said it is the
Mhm.
avenue that certain people take. You got to do that.
Yeah.
You have to do it the other way around. You got to take the bitter bath first and then take the milk bath.
Okay.
That's why
Okay.
your spirit guides is saying more so the white bath. So if you, and that's just a
Okay.
confirmation, right? Just like what I was said to you about this, holding of the hands thing, right? It may just be a
Yeah.
confirmation of something, but in any event, I am you taking this white bath. If it's a milk bath, if you feel good about it, continue to do so, because white bath is coming up with you, dealing with purifying yourself, purity, clarity of the mind, being at ease,
Mhm.
seizing rather your nerves, because I'm seeing something going on with the nerves. They're speaking to me about the central nervous system with you. So, calming the nerves will, the white bath, you will basically benefit from the white bath by, doing all of those things, or rather, you will benefit from the white bath by
Okay.
reversing all of the agitation, or the undecisiveness and things of that nature. So white bath is good. However, you want to do it the other way around, where you take the bitter bath first, because the bitter bath, what it
Mhm.
does is it detoxes your aura. It detoxes and cleanses your aura, right? That's how I prepare my baths
Mhm.
for my clients. First, what I do is I prepare the bitter bath, which is the cleansing bath, right? Removing all
Mhm.
obstacles and things of that nature. And then you want to bring about the sweetness. And then you want to bring about the purpose of the reason why you're taking a bath, which is, for clarity of the mind, soothing the nerves, purifying yourself. So, bitter bath first, then milk bath.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Because the white bath is coming up with you. If you don't mind me asking, what exactly are you putting in this bath?
Star anise seeds, a little bit of honey, and sea salt.
What's the base?
Regular full fat milk and carnation evaporated. I mixed it.
Okay. I would recommend that you do a goat's milk bath. Is
Okay.
that working for you though? Is that working for you? Do you feel good about it? Because I don't want to take
I
you.
do. No,
Mhm.
I mean, but if you think the goat milk is better, then I'll try that. But I do feel good. But if it makes me feel better with the goat milk, I'll try that.
Well, I'm picking up more so that you want to do you want to do like you can even take an Oshun bath where you very nice and simple where you take the goats when you take a goat milk, 1 can of goat
Mhm.
milk, a little bit of honey, and
Mhm.
then sprinkle a little bit of gold sparkles or glitter. More
Glitter.
so,
Okay.
yeah, just a little bit, cause glitter. Oh my God, I got glitter all over my floor from
I
taking.
know.
Yeah,
It
it
just stays on forever.
it stays on forever. Yes. So, with you, I would recommend that you do that as well. But if
Okay.
again the bath that you're taking is speaking to your spirit, if that's what your spirit leads you to, you can continue to do that as well. But I
Okay.
definitely want you to, I definitely want you to incorporate the one that I just recommended as well.
Yeah.
And with
I'm definitely gonna do it.
and with the bitter bath, you want to, make sure that it is an herb that you can also drink. So again, I don't, what exactly, what bath is that?
I use rue. I don't know if you know that herb. I use rue. I use rosemary. Cerasi. I don't know if how do I say it?
Sarasi?
Cerasi.
Mhm.
Yeah, cerasi and guinea henweed, which is also enamel.
You want
They
to
call it.
take the last one out. Take the last
Okay.
one out. That all of the other ones I'm getting check. Well, in my language they call it associ. That
Yeah,
saras.
I'm Haitian.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So so associ, that one is good. Oh, okay, that's good. So that one
Yeah.
is good as well. And I personally I would just take an associ bath. Because
Your
again,
associate. Okay.
because let me explain something to you, right? Different you There's what is known as proper food combination, and it's also known as proper herb combination. You have to make
Mhm.
sure that the herbs that you're taking, or rather preparing this bath with, is compatible with each other. You can't, that's another, jewel that I want to share with you. I know you're doing your own
Mhm.
thing, which is fine. However, just be mindful. Even though you Google things online and all this stuff, and this is what they sell you, you yourself, the master or the creator of these particular baths, you have to know if these herbs are compatible with each other, because they may not work good with each other. That's just like two cousins that don't get along, but yet they're in the same house. They don't get along, so it's going to be tension, right? So
Okay.
again, that's why I mentioned that, perhaps you should just do an associate bath alone, because associate is it's a bitter herb.
Mhm.
Rosemary, I would if you do rosemary and associate, that's good. That's perfect. Why? Because
Okay.
rosemary is a stimulating herb. Rosemary is a cleansing herb. Rosemary pushes things through. Rosemary is more so like a central nervous system herb. Remember when I spoke to you about that? So associate and
Yeah.
just rosemary alone, would be good. You want to always approach taking spiritual baths very simple. Simplicity is the best. You don't mix this and mix that unless this is like a family tradition thing with you. That you're getting, but that's my recommendations.
Okay.
Okay. Where's your father?
Okay. He's in his own house. He doesn't live with me.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's there speaking to me about your father.
That makes sense.
Is he married?
That makes sense. He's with his baby mother.
Oh, his children's mother. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, releasing certain feelings will also, help you to ascend, right? I know that it may not be a situation with, it may not be a situation where you are, holding on or have animosity. However, if you just, it doesn't bother me. Oh, this, let me just not deal with it. Those feelings get buried in, right? Those certain types of feeling get stored in. So once it gets stored in, that's the buildup of stuff. So you want to try, or rather prevent building up of things that caused you, some slight of a discomfort. I'm gonna put it like that. Some slight of a discomfort. Yeah. So just moving forward, right, on your spiritual journey. Yes, your father because the reason why they speaking to me about your father is because I'm sensing that, it may not be too copacetic between the two of you guys, right? And a father, even with my father, I wish that things would be a little better, but it's not. Do I regret it? No, I don't regret it, because I know that everything is in divine order and I am resonating on a higher frequency. You got to forgive people sometimes, or just let people be. One of the main things that I have learned just by speaking with other clients and things of that nature is that the reason why we have so much anger towards others is because we are not accepting others as they are. Once we begin to accept people as they are, then hey, it's nothing to be mad about. So I'm just passing that up.
That's what I'm learning.
That's why I said I'm just passing that down to you. It's certain things that don't need to be said that I'm picking up and that I'm knowing. So in any event, you got the occult message behind that as well. When is your actual birthday?
June 21st, 1995.
The number 3. Oh, you're 1995? How old are you?
What'd you say?
I say, oh, you're 1995. How old are you?
21. I'm going to be 22.
Oh, wow.
I'm a baby.
That's good, and you're getting readings very early. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And that's why you said what you said, girl. You So again, your spirit guides is telling me things about you from the past, present, and future. So my love, take relationship advice from me now. You're 21 years old.
Oh yes. I will,
you follow your big sister. That's all not follow me. Don't follow me, but just watch me. Don't follow, just watch. You get what I'm saying? And you do it your way. But that will make sense of why you have like this carefree spirit, because at 21 years old you should have it. But once you hit my age, you're going to be going through, so you might be going through. I'm not sure, but it makes sense now. Just letting you know, don't hold on to things that are not, conducive to your well-being. Just if you take anything from this message, as you know, this session has been recorded, but if you take anything from this message, know that if it's not for you, it won't give you a sense of harmony and peace. You get what I'm saying? That's just it. If it's not for you, it's not going to give you a sense of harmony and peace. Let it
definitely.
go. Okay?
Definitely.
You have any questions?
Just for my altars, I have how many altars? I have 3 altars now. I just want to make sure I'm fixing them the right way. I have an altar for Oshun, I have an altar for Yemaya, and I have an altar for my great grandmother.
Mhm.
So and I just want to make sure they're like,
How did you do it? How did you fix it?
I have like a golden cloth. It's in one part for Oceans. I have a gold and yellow candle for her and crystals, citrine crystals on there, and peacock feathers. And then for Yemaya, I have some conch shells that I had from Haiti on hers with blue cloth. And I have the blue and white candle, and I have also seashells that I gathered. And then for my grandmother, great grandmother, I have coffee and her picture and just a ribbon, gold ribbon for her.
That's great. That's great. You're doing a good job. So are they all on one altar or are they separate?
No, they're separate.
Then you're doing a good job. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not a coincidence that I said the Oshun bath, right? Because she came through. And that is the white bath that she is recommending for you to do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you're already working with Oshun, and that's, why instead of doing whatever bath you was taking, she comes through and gives you this white purity bath in honor of her. So, yeah, all is well.
Okay, good. Okay. Just like to make sure. Okay, one last question.
Yes.
My grandmother, this is just stress. She's, how do I say, she's a Southern Baptist. And it's, yeah, so, she just sneaks into my room and I have my stuff in there and she just causes so much stress. I don't know what to do with her. Like, I don't know how to, like, remove her stress because every time she talks, you know how Haitian grandmothers are. It's like, they could really put you down. Like, oh my God. They could really, really put you down.
So you're dealing with let me word this properly. Let me see what comes through. So you're dealing with a challenge, right? You're dealing with truth. You're dealing with this your grandmother has been put into your life to teach you how your strength, to teach you how to become balanced within, to teach you how to stick to the truth, to teach you how to become adaptable. Is what your spirit guides are saying. So in any event, beloved, yeah, you still living under her roof. Unfortunately, at 21 years old, there's not much that you can say unless you get your own place. But anything that you do, you have to just be discreet. If you're able to, get your room door locked, then you should get your room door locked to have your own privacy.
Oh, girl, she picked it. And this is my mom's house. That's the worst part. Oh, she picked it.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
She picked it, yeah.
Again, that you're not the only person, or only one that, don't have much privacy in their home. While they're dealing with spiritual aspects of themselves or trying to spiritually grow in a household of religious people, especially Haitian people. We are very doctrinated in the religion, right? However, we are spiritual people at core. So in any event, I personally, anything that you want to do, you do it after hours is what your spirit guides are saying, or tell her to do it, or tell her to do it outside of the house. Where peace, because again, if you are doing things inside of the house that, is not welcoming, whatever spirits or entity that you're calling on, they're not going to come to the house because they're not welcome. They don't feel welcome. So you want to go to a place like a backyard, or rather a park, or somewhere where you are free in nature. Also, because the best time to get with the spirit realm is at night, or like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you want to be dedicated enough to just tap into it at that time. I'm pretty sure your grandmother is not up at that time. You want to hide all of the things. You want to become respectful. And remember what I said. Remember when I said to you, about if it doesn't give you any type of relationship, if it doesn't give you a sense of harmony and peace, then it's not real. You want to have a real and loving and harmonious relationship with your grandmother. Although she is the sick one, or rather, she is the ill one. She can't see you. She's not accepting you for who you are. And remember what I said to you previously about your dad. People frown on other people or have things to say about others is because they don't accept them. You cannot tell an elderly to accept who you are. That's taboo.
Yeah.
You understand? That is taboo. So there's a certain face or a mask as a Gemini or hat that you have to put on when you're dealing with people that are spiritually or religiously stuck, I'm gonna say, or faithful, religiously faithful. She's religiously faithful to Jesus Christ, whatever. Okay, fine. That's who you are. Bless her. Tell her that Jesus will save her. You have to speak her language because you need peace. You need harmony. You need balance. You cannot, as a 21-year-old, beloved, you cannot combat your grandmother. And I know that's not what you're doing. I know it's a bit challenging, but her being placed into your life, you living with her, this is the challenge that we are putting you through. Or rather, the Creator is. To see you're building up your strength. Remember when I said in the beginning of this session, although you may be put in situations where it's not so conducive, or rather not so, to your liking, this is going to just bring you to the next step. That's it. It's only bringing you closer to your goal. That's it. Learning how to adapt in situations of hell. That's what it is.
Oh God. Oh, that is hell.
You understand?
Whew. Yeah.
But what it but then now you gotta ask yourself, what is hell? Hell is tension. That's all it is. Hell is tension. You understand? So having tension between, how do you reverse tension? By finding peace. Remember when I mentioned to you about soothing your nerves? The baths that you will begin to take will help you to soothe your nerves. To the extent that you raise your vibration or ascend, you're going to look at your grandmother in a totally different light. And the things that she said is not even going to bother you. It's going to just go right through you. And you're going to see her in a different light, and you're going to pray for her. Pray that she finds truth within. Is that possible? Everything is possible. Yeah. Anything. The word impossible means I'm possible.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
But beloved, you're a young adult. You have a lot of more, and me myself too. Although I'm in my 30s, but you have more an advantage than I do. You're getting a reading at 21 years old. I wasn't thinking about this at your age.
Okay. Okay.
All right, beloved.
Yes. That was perfect. Wow.
You're welcome.
Amazing. Girl, you're the truth. You know it.
Well, thank you. I'm honored. I'm honored.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, that was well needed, honestly. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, would you like this session to be uploaded publicly, or you are private?
You could upload it publicly. It's okay.
Okay. All right, beloved. Thank you so much. May the Creator continue to bless you. Please text me your email address so that I can send it off to you when I upload it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.